Okay, so let's talk about October empties. I am completely blown away that October flew by that quickly. Yeah, it's November. Like, we're in the thick of holiday season. Like, the last 2 months of the year, kind of crazy. I have quite a bit this month. I feel like I've been working really hard to empty a bunch of stuff, so let's go right into it. First up, I have several bottles of Not Pot. And again, if you've been following me on Instagram for a while, you know that these are my absolute favorite sleep CBD gummies. There are 25 milligrams in these. My husband sometimes take them. Sometimes I take two if I'm really stressed, which is why I have two bottles. But between my husband and I, we've been going through a bunch of those. I do have a affiliate code with them, and I actually purchased those for like years before that I even joined their affiliate program. I just really, really love their products. And newly this month, I've been using their daytime as well because I recently got diagnosed with ADHD, and I find that these just help really like calm my nerves when I'm feeling really anxious. Because I do feel like sometimes with how much stuff I've had to do in October, like it was my son's birthday and potty training, and I had to travel for work, and my husband was traveling at the same time, and all these different things going on. I just feel like this really helps lower my anxiety when I'm just feeling anxious about a lot of different things going on. But these are sort of something I take as needed, whereas the CBD I definitely need every night in order to go to sleep. And again, I think that's the ADHD from my brain just not really being able to shut off. I feel like that just like calms the racing in my brain and really helps me focus. And again, I think these really help me focus during the day, taking the edge off, but I still take Adderall for ADHD. But I love Not Pot, and their stuff is great. And the nice thing about my code is that it works all the time. So 20% off every time you order, not just for first order. So I love that, and I love the company. I have another kind of like random thing. A follower of mine actually sent this digestive health water enhancer, which has prebiotics and probiotics to support gut health. And it's basically a little powder packet that you pour into your water. And these are delicious, and I notice a huge difference in my bloat. Like if I'm feeling like very bloated, I haven't been drinking a lot of water, this just helps me feel normal again. It's fantastic. I have two more boxes that she sent me, but as soon as I'm out, I'm 100% going to repurchase these. I just am really, really impressed. It's the first thing that I ever have felt like actually works at kind of de-bloating. I have a bunch of body wash this cycle. So I placed a big European order for sunscreens, and every time I do, I always grab the Nux. This is their like oil body wash, and it has a little bit of glitter in it, but it just has that really beautiful Nux signature scent, and I really like this, even though I don't think I prefer it, you know, over my American counterparts like Naturium, which this is a salicylic acid. I love this one for the summer. My husband's prone to back knee. Sometimes I can get breakouts on my back too, especially when I'm doing a lot of sweating and not showering as often, because, you know, when you're sweaty, I'm not going to shower like 3 times a day just to not break out. So I really do like adding this into, I'm a nighttime shower person. I add this in at nighttime, and I really think it helps with kind of breakouts. This is fragrance free, so it's great if you're sensitive. But in the winter, I switched to their oil one, which I already have in my shower now, and I freaking love that one. Definitely check out the salicylic acid one if you're someone who deals with body breakouts. It's really, really good, and their stuff is so affordable. And I have one more right here. I have the Saltair. This is their Island Orchid scent. This isn't my favorite scent, but it's a nice summer scent. Apparently this just went viral on TikTok, this particular scent, and it smells like a warm kind of floral. It's really pretty, and I think I really enjoyed it for summertime. It was basically like summer through September, right? Yeah, I know I'm saying summer like it was just August, but it was just September, and I like finished this actually at the beginning of October. But the Santal Bloom is my favorite scent, and that's the one that I have in my shower right now. That's the one that I think just smells beautiful. I love the lotion that I layer on after it, and I just think it wears beautifully with all of my fragrance options. So that's my preferred scent, but I really want to try. They have a black, a blue, and a green one, and they also have fragrance free. But I find their scents just to be kind of like beautiful and refreshing in the shower if you're someone who prefers more of a scent. And I kind of rotate, like sometimes I'll use like an oil body wash, and then other times I will want to use something that's scented and just like makes me feel good and nice and smell good. So I really like Saltair. I love their packaging. Just sent me hair care, which I'm testing out and I will update you on. But I really, really love the packaging and how easy it is. You can order the refills and keep the pump. And yeah, I love Saltair, and I definitely recommend you can try their sampler set too if you're not even sure what scent you like, which is awesome. I might do that for the 3 scents that I haven't tried. Another body product that I have is the Kopari Coconut Crush Scrub, which is now in a new packaging. This is one of the few body scrubs that I feel really is effective as a physical exfoliant, but it's also really, really nourishing. So when you use this, you don't have to get out and apply like a shower oil or a body lotion after. It kind of does 2-in-1, which I just love eliminating steps and having less stuff to have to do. I'm usually rushing because I have a toddler. So I really, really like this one. I have like 3 other body scrubs I need to work through, but I've probably gone through many tubs that they've sent me and I've repurchased, and I'll probably eventually buy this again. Another body product that I have that I really, really loved is the May Lindstrom Skin. This is the Happy Galaxy, which is their body oil. And this is really, really beautiful. If you like Blue Cocoon, this is basically Blue Cocoon in a body oil form. Do all the same feels as when you smell that Blue Cocoon jar. A lot of people find that scent extremely relaxing. I do too, and it's kind of nostalgic because it was like one of my first big skincare purchases. But I really, really enjoyed this. The only thing is this had a pump. I broke it off because it's glass and it's slippery in the shower, and I like to apply my body oil in the shower. So I broke that pretty quickly and had to take the whole thing off to, dump it out and use it. This is really, really nice. It's so expensive, so it's totally a splurge worthy item, something that I would want to get as a gift, but I would probably not spend my own money on. If you're a big May Lindstrom fan, I think you will really love this. I have one hair empty, and this is the Kristen S. Curl Repair Mask. I always get asked what drugstore hair products I like, and I really love the Kristen S. Curl line. This hair mask is definitely thicker than my other favorite, the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Hair Mask. And I'm not someone who can use a heavier hair mask, and I talked about this in my last video, every time because it's protein overload and it can just weigh down my curls. But it's really great to alternate with the Don't Despair Repair Hair Mask by Briogeo when I need something a little bit heavier and my hair is just feeling like it needs more moisture. If you have curly hair, definitely try it out and let me know what you think. You can't really beat the price of Kristen S products, and they're at Target, which is nice. My first skincare item is the Deviant Skincare Pigment Corrector Serum, and this is fantastic. It really helps to brighten the skin, but it also has some nice ingredients in this that will also help to clarify the skin. So I think it's a great pigmentation product. If you're someone who's acne prone, it has this really nice gel texture that really just melts into the skin. So it's a really beautiful product to use, and it's pricey but effective. I remember using this like twice a day for like what felt like 2 full months before it ran out. So it surprised me how long it lasted. And I think because that texture is like a watery gel, and it was really easy to spread on the skin, so I didn't feel like I needed a lot of it. I think it's fantastic, and if you have acne prone skin and you're also concerned about pigmentation, you should definitely check this one out. Summer Fridays Dream Oasis. I finished this quite quickly. It's a beautiful hydration serum. It has so many calming, soothing ingredients, and I think the thing that's really different about this compared to other hydrating serums on the market is that most of them are like a very water-based, watery, kind of thin gel-like sort of texture, and this is that thick gel cream. So I really like that this was unique and more substantial, and I really, really enjoy the texture, experience, everything with this. Really, really like it. But if you're still looking for a hydrating but also calming and soothing serum, and I know people with oily skin who use this actually as their moisturizing step. Another awesome affordable brand at Target, this is the Naturium Hyaluronic Acid Essence, the 2%. I think this is $15, and their stuff is just so affordable, and I really, really loved the thick, essence-y, gooey feel that this really plumped my skin. If you're looking for something affordable to do the 7 Skin method with, that's quite affordable and feels like a much more expensive product. That's Naturium in a nutshell. I think all of their products feel like they should be a lot more money than they are because the experience feels so great. And I think a lot of them have fantastic packaging too. I think next time I'm going to grab the Alpha Arbutin one because who doesn't love a little extra brightening? Highly recommend this, and I will definitely be grabbing another one of their essences. This is the Make Beauty Microcrystalline Resurfacing Skin Polish. You apply on the face all over like a mask, you leave on for 1 to 3 minutes, and then you rinse, and this just makes my skin look really glowy. It's great to do pre-event when I just want my skin to look radiant. It just kind of gets off whatever's sitting on the surface of your skin. It's just a really beautiful mask and one that I consistently reach for. I actually have a refill pod for this, and it is refillable, so you can just actually pop out this and I'll put the new one in, and then I leave this in my shower. What I like about this is I also feel like it's incredibly gentle. It's not a harsh scrub for people who, you know, might be more sensitive, and it doesn't have any intense chemical exfoliants in it that are also going to be extremely harsh on the skin or, you know, turn your face red before an event. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm obsessed with the Peach and Lily Lazy Day all-in-one moisture pads. I like to use these as my first cleanse in the morning because I actually don't really like to cleanse my face with water. I find it makes my skin more red, and these just really help to cleanse the skin. They have loads of antioxidants, brightening ingredients. So these are kind of like a cleanse, but also a toner, an essence, and a serum in one, because it also just adds tons of hydration. There's a lot of humectants in here. So this really helps to make my skin really juicy and plump. And again, if you're having one of those low energy days and you still want to take care of your skin, I think these are amazing. They're also fantastic if you want to cleanse your skin post gym, or you're just in a rush and, you know, needing to cleanse your skin. These are just so great to have on hand, and they're an everyday staple for me. I actually have 2 candle empties. I've been burning like 1 candle a week. I actually might have a third one that's like on its way out right now. I have the Dyad Dark and Stormy. This is by my friends, the Garceau twins. They have their own candle company, and they describe this as a rainy night with friends around the piano, staying warm with hot drinks on a cold evening. It has notes of moss, bayberry, fir balsam, spices. It's woody, but the amber in this also just makes it feel really, really warm and cozy, and this is my absolute favorite candle of theirs. I also love their candle that smells like a Christmas tree, but this is really elegant, and I own a lot of candles and go through a lot of candles, but I don't own anything else like this, and this is an instant repurchase for me. It's such a beautiful candle, and if you like warm, cozy, woody scents, you're going to really, really love this. All of their candles are beautiful, but they just really, they know what they like, and I have very similar taste to them. I'm an Aquarius too. We always talk about this. Kate, State of Kate, is also an Aquarius, and she also loves this candle, and I guess it's a thing. Aquarius is like woody warm candle. Next up, I have Autumn Plum by Nest. So I find Nest candles to be quite strong, and even at this size, our main living area is about 600 square feet, and I feel like this fills that and then some, almost to the point of like borderline getting a little bit of a headache. So I really, really love their candles, but I can really only use them in kind of like larger living spaces. This one in particular is Autumn Plum, and we went through one of their pumpkin chai candles, which I think is one of the most realistic pumpkin candles that I've come across. But this smells wild plum with cinnamon, but also has some really nice woody notes. It has patchouli leaf and cashmere wood. Again, this is a really unique scent that I haven't really come across with any other candle yet. Highly recommend this scent if you like something that's like a little bit fruity, but you're maybe not a pumpkin person, but you still like more of those like cinnamon and woody scents. This, I think, is a really unique, also sophisticated scent. And I also love Nest holiday candles. I'm pretty sure Birchwood Pine is just sitting on my shelf waiting to be open for Christmas, but I really, really like these. And I usually get my mom a candle or a diffuser for every Christmas because she loves them and they're a great gift as well. All right, I think that was all that I had for Empties this month, and I feel like I got through a lot of products, and I actually think this Empties is really cool because it's so many of my favorite brands and like tried and true brands and products that I really, really enjoyed and loved. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I always enjoy watching people's Empties because I love seeing, you know, the truest review you can give is an empty product. And sometimes I finish products not even because I love them, just because they're there. I know a lot of people feel like, okay, with an empty, I should just, you know, pass it on to someone else. But sometimes it takes me a while to figure out if I love something. And if it's already halfway through, I'm like, I'm just gonna finish it. So sometimes I do have stuff that I don't end up loving in my empties, or you know, I liked but wouldn't spend my own money on. So I always find empties to be extremely fascinating. I'd love to know below what you emptied this month. What are you repurchasing? What's on your list to buy? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.